All right, guys, indoor lesson number 1. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a few tips, and my brother here a few tips of things that you can do while you're at home when you're not at the golf course or you don't really have anywhere to take golf shots or anything like that. So first off, I'm going to give this man to the club. I'm going to just take a quick little peek at his grip to start off. His grip looks pretty solid. He uses a baseball grip. He's not really much of a golfer, but he uses a baseball grip, and he always has. He plays on occasion with me here and there. But yeah, that's what he's been using as his grip. And what I really want to focus on today for him is his lower half of his swing, because he's a lot of upper body and like all arms when he's swinging. And I noticed that when he's on the course and even when we're just at home hitting into a net and stuff like that. So one thing that I'm going to tell him to do while he's at home would be to get really anything like a medicine ball, anything that he can use that just has some type of weight to it. It's good here, if you want to carry that. I happen to have a medicine ball at my house to use, which would be good for him. For one, it's good, you can use it to hit, to make sure you're actually getting your hips through the ball before your arms are. So if you want to step up to this, like that, I don't know if you guys can see the actual medicine ball. So we have the medicine ball here, and as you guys can see, his legs are pretty close together when he's setting up to the ball, which definitely can be a fix. Many beginning golfers, they don't really know proper stance to use when they're stepping up to the ball. So for him, I'm going to tell him to get a little bit wider in his stance, about shoulder width, if not a little bit more, to get a little bit more over the ball, but staying flat in the middle of the feet and not leaning over on the front of your toes. To me, that looks much better, more athletic stance. And then for him, he's just going to take a small swing back with the club and make sure he's flinging his hips forward like this before his arms. Before his arms, he's going to come through, and he's going to just continue to hit that med ball over and over, making sure that he's not feeling his wrists at all like that. Yeah, exactly. Bring those hips through even more when you're doing it. Yeah, there you go. Just to help him out with getting his hips through there quicker, and just overall just getting him to move his lower half more. So that's one of the main things that I'd say to do. But to really help out with that hip strength as well and that core strength, I would also tell him to grab, like I was saying, something heavy. It doesn't have to be a med ball exactly. Just grab it, find any wall that you would be able to throw something at, even the ground, just in the air. Just taking this med ball and being able to just throw it like this, just like if you were to take this. And you can just throw that off the wall there. Yeah, but making sure you're really throwing those hips through. So that's one workout that I'd give them to do. We're lucky enough to actually have these materials and to be able to do it here, so I'd say that's very helpful for the lower body especially. And yeah, that's probably the main thing that I really wanted to get him to do. That's one activity, or two activities rather, that he can do while he's at home. It doesn't have to be a med ball. You can even get pillows and just smack into the pillows with your golf club. Really anything that has resistance that you'd be able to use is good. And for him, especially with his lower half, him being really narrow, if he's narrow like that, hitting against something that has some type of weight to it, he's not going to be able to get his whole body through it. So that really helps him actually being able to fling his body through the ball entirely. But yeah, that's really all we were working on today. And